Keep your eyes on that white transport truck. This is Nice, France, a few hours ago. Right here, see it speeding up? That, say witnesses, is the truck driving over dozens and dozens of people. Not an accident. Of that, French authorities are clear. The driver proceeding in a straight line, consistently speeding up as he killed wave after wave of pedestrians. The bodies, witnesses say, were strewn for some 200 meters down the Promenade des Anglais. Terrifying, just too inadequate a word to describe what some saw happen right in front of them. A truck smashed into everyone. There was no security, this man says. It was right there on the promenade. Afterwards, there was gunfire and everything. That detail about the gunfire is key. For some, it was momentarily confused with the fireworks, but then it became sickeningly clear what it was. In the end, was it an exchange of fire or police trying to stop the driver? As it was happening, that wasn't clear.
Yeah, I was watching the fireworks with my friends, and when it was finished, we were walking to leave, and we took a street to go back to our house, and we heard like a poof, 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 and then we heard people screaming, and everyone was running really fast, so we started running, and people said that the police was shooting, but we didn't know why.
The driver was killed, and the president of the Nice region now says that truck was filled with weapons and grenades. The order from police to the thousands of people on the promenade were to somehow get away and get inside as quickly as possible. For hours after the attacks, people were telling CBC it still felt urgent on the streets, as if it wasn't over yet.
And everyone was saying, you have to go home, and we went home. And then we switched on TV and we learned about what happened really, because we didn't know.
Police too busy, too cautious to say much more. The French president heading immediately into an emergency meeting. An anti-terror unit has now taken over the investigation. Consider the context of this moment. France has been in a state of emergency since the November attacks in Paris. That heightened alert was supposed to be lifted in just 2 weeks. After tonight, there's no chance of that happening.
All right, joining me now for more is Adrienne Arsenault. Adrienne, you mentioned the timing there. Clearly, this is Bastille Day. This is a national holiday. This was no coincidence.
Not at all. But, think about where the French were at psychologically today. They have gone through the Euro 2016 soccer championships without a major terrorist attack. That was incredibly important for them, a huge relief. It's Bastille Day, such an important day. And it was only earlier tonight when François Hollande said this state of emergency that has gripped my countrymen for so many months, we're going to release it. It'll be in 2 weeks. So there was all sorts of reasons for people to start to feel better about life in France. Today was supposed to be a very good day, and then really within an hour or two, this happened. So again, it highlights that they just can't defend every event, every place, even in a state of emergency. But, we don't yet know the motivations here. It's going to take a while to untangle, but some things are very, very clear. French intelligence said earlier this month that France is the most threatened country in the world, aside from Syria and Iraq, when it comes to ISIS and al-Qaeda. Even today, we got an alert saying that France has been warned that there is a threat against the French Olympic team in Rio. So tonight, you can be sure that the French intelligence agencies are in absolute agony trying to figure out how this happened, and quite certain that, they cannot say it's over yet.
Certainly not, and we'll continue to follow this story. Adrienne, thank you so much.